but definitely check out the Charlotte Motor Speedway. What? But right around the corridors, the walkways, whatever you want to call them. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Nope, scratch that out. Whoa. Hello everyone, it is officially the most wonderful time of year. Hello everyone, it is officially the most festive, wonderful time of year. Hello everyone, and wow. What am I saying? Hello everyone, it's officially the most wonderful time of year. Hello everyone, it is officially the most wonderful time of year. So in this video, we are going to cover some of my favorite things, all things Christmas to do in and around Charlotte. That doesn't even make sense. What? Welcome everyone. It is officially the most wonderful time of the year. Now that Thanksgiving is over, get out your stockings, get out your blankets, put up your tree because Christmas is almost here. So in this video, we are going to cover all things in and around Charlotte, some of my favorite holiday activities to get you feeling festive and get you in the Christmas spirit. So grab your hot cup of cocoa, hot coffee, hot tea, whatever your preference is, and get cozy while we dive into all things Christmas. If you're new here, my name is Brandy Reinschmidt. I'm your local realtor. I am here to help you really, truly learn and feel like a local and learn what life is really all about living in Charlotte, North Carolina. So let's dive right in. Top of my list, one of my all-time favorite activities is the Whitewater Center. Yes, I know you've heard me mention this area or this attraction in Charlotte multiple times, but they also do a Christmas edition. Imagine being out in the woods with light up Christmas lights that's designed differently every year by a local artist. They turn in the river into an ice skating rink. They've got ice hockey going on. They do all of these Christmas activities. They still have winter races going on. So it really is something really cool to see. This goes on from about November 22nd to mid-February. They have this out, and they say mid-February because weather dependent on some of the activities out there. This event is free to attend. Parking is about $12, I think. What I will say, parking used to be $6 about a year ago or 2 years ago. And since then they have definitely increased it where daily parking is $12 now, whether you're there for an hour or whether you're there for 24 hours, where you can get a season pass for $40. So I made the mistake of going a couple times and just paying the daily rate. And by the time I know, I'm like, I should have just paid the $40 for the season passes. So I definitely recommend doing that if you think you might go there more than once. But there is a Whitewater Center. The admission is free other than parking, $12. And if you want to do ice skating, you just have to get a single activity pass. So definitely check it out. It's really pretty. It's just a really fun, unique experience. My second item is light up the nights at Truist Field. While going to a baseball game is one of my favorite activities to do during the spring and the warmer months. And it's a beautiful scenery, beautiful backdrop of Charlotte at the Truist Field Stadium. They also do a really cool job at turning it into a winter wonderland in the winter. So if this ticket is, or these events are actually November 29th through January 5th, I believe are the dates for that one. Admissions just to get into the field is about $15. If you want to do ice skating, they have snow tubing down a slide. That is $44. So you can go, you can walk on the field. They have the field turned into a big ice skating rink, as well as you can go snow tubing down a slide. The lines are crazy busy there the couple times that I have gone, but right around the corridors, the walkways, whatever you want to call them, they have local vendors and stuff that you can go and get some local goods, finish up some of your holiday shopping. They also have it decorated throughout the entire stadium. They've got a winter wonderland. They've got an alley where it's nothing but Christmas trees. They've got all of Santa's like animated friends going on. So it really is cool. They have a station for the little ones to write letters to Santa and put it in the mailbox. They also have some holiday themed cocktails for the adults, some spiked hot chocolate or spiked coffee. They are delicious. And of course, for the little ones, they have hot chocolate as well. So this is a really cool thing. They change it every year. They're relatively similar, but it seems to get better and better every year. We went last time. It's fun whether you have kids or whether you don't have kids. So 10 out of 10 recommend it. Again, $15 if you just want to get in and walk around and kind of get in the holiday spirit. Another one is the Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is up in Concord, so it's about a 35-minute drive outside of Charlotte. This is really cool. You actually get to drive on the track. So if you're a big NASCAR fan, definitely take a look at that. Driving on the track is something really, really cool that, you know, not a lot of people get to experience. You are 100% like at the slant And there's over 500,000 Christmas lights that you tune into a local radio station, and it is synchronized to the music that's playing. This is $35 per car on a weekday, $45 per car on a weekend, and you know, you can fit as many people as you want in this car. Actually, I think it's like limit 6 or 8 people. I've always been told that it's recommended to get the fast pass. That is $75. Much like a lot of the other attractions here where you stay in your car, this one is a good wait. So if that's in the budget, the $75 might be something to consider, especially if you have antsy little ones in the car that don't feel like waiting. But definitely check out the Charlotte Motor Speedway. What? Another really cool activity. This one you might have heard about before is called McAdenville or Christmastown USA. Christmastown USA or McAdenville is about a 35-minute drive outside of Charlotte as well. This is just a local small city here in the area. All the houses, they have like very pretty Charleston style homes. They're all relatively closer together with columns and balconies and front porches in the entire neighborhood. Maybe not the entire neighborhood, but at least the main street. It must be like in their HOA covenants or something, but every single house is decorated crazy for Christmas. Some of them are beautiful. Some are kind of themed. They had one last year that was all green, so it was themed for the Grinch. But you can drive through this or you can walk through it. Pro tip here, we always head out there a little bit earlier, around 4:30, 5 o'clock. I know that sounds early, but the lights don't come on until about 6:30. So you can always get up there. This event is totally free. There is no admissions. You just drive your car or walk. But we always leave here around 4:30. We get there around 5 o'clock. There's one Italian restaurant there are other restaurants in there, but they always happen to be closed. So there's one Italian restaurant that stays open. The food there is delicious. I would recommend getting a reservation. We always get lucky and grab seats at the bar, but we always get a bite to eat, and then we have a glass of wine. And by the time we get that done, then the lights come on, and we have always walked the main street, and they have a pond with Christmas trees all around it that are all decorated with lights and everything. That really is cool. Santa's always out and about walking around. Some years they've included the local fire station, and they'll have their bay doors open, and they'll be serving hot chocolate and everything. So it really is a pretty, a really cool environment. It's very Christmassy. We've seen Santa walking around. We've seen engagements happening. A lot of people will have like photo opportunities, things set up in the yard specifically for you to take a picture. So we've seen proposals happen. It really is a cool thing to go see. I definitely recommend getting there earlier, or you will be sitting in traffic for a couple hours. My personal opinion, and this might be an unpopular opinion, but my personal opinion, if I had to wait in a car on the interstate for 2 hours to see it, I would be quite frustrated. So I definitely recommend getting there earlier. It's worth it, even if you just have to hang out and walk around a little bit, to be able to go through the lights and kind of leave when you're done. My personal opinion, it's still a really cool activity to do. Definitely, something affordable for the family. There's no cost, there's no entry. You can walk it or drive in it. So there's Christmas music playing throughout the town. It really is a cool thing. And then another one that we went to this past weekend is OMB's Christmas Market. They do this every year. We now have 2 OMB locations. The original one is in Lower South End, and then the newer one is down in Ballantyne. And I do know that they are now doing the Christmas markets at both locations. I don't know the dates and I don't know the details between the differences on them. Definitely, I've seen it kind of floating around on Instagram or their website. So if you're planning on going, or if this is something you want to visit, definitely hop on and check out their website to see what dates are available, when Santa's going to be where, all the things. But OMB is a local brewery here. They have the largest beer garden, I think, on this coast or something. I'm not quite sure. That I could have made that fact up, but they have a really large beer garden, and they do a really good job every year. They bring over 50 local vendors, so it's like a pop-up shop, but better. They've got food vendors, they got gift vendors, they've got clothing vendors, they've got a tobacco pipe, they've got David French, a local artist. He's always there selling his paintings, and we love his stuff. We have one of his paintings hanging in our kitchen. There's just so many different vendors that are there. They're there, I believe, it starts at on the weekends, it's at 11 o'clock. I always like to go at night when the Christmas lights are actually on. But they've got Christmas music playing. Some nights they do have live music. They've got Christmas trees and Santa. Plus they got the mulled wine, which is where you can get this cute little cup. They've got beer there, you've got food, so it's a really good place for the whole family. There is a little play area for kids, like a little playground. There's also large fire pits. We went this past weekend and it was cold. It got down to like 40 some degrees. So those fire pits saved us, thank God. But really cool experience. I have not yet been to the one in Ballantyne, as that location just opened up a few months ago, but OMB always does a great job. They always have like the little huts decorated really pretty with garland and Christmas lights, so definitely check that out. We've got the Billy Graham Library here is a local attraction for people. You can drive through this. It is a Christian-based theme, so they do Christmas lights and they do stories and they do, you can walk around it, you can drive around it. That is really pretty as well. It is the library. They also have the home of the family there. A really cool place to go check out. Another one is Daniel Stowe Botanical Gardens. I believe these tickets are $15 to get in. They call it Winter in the Gardens. This is not one I've been to, but I actually just hopped on their website and saw that they do some special events. One of them's like a speakeasy for adults, so that one looks kind of fun, but I've heard really good things about it. So, but my top ones for sure are the Whitewater Center, Light Up the Nights, the Charlotte Motor Speedway, and the OMB Christmas Market. McAdenville is really cool as well. So those would be my top 5 Christmas events here and around Charlotte. There are tons of other ones. I know Belmont does a tree lighting. I know Kannapolis does a Christmas parade. Another large one here is Carowinds, similar to the Scarowinds. They do a Carowinds WinterFest. This is really, really cool for kids. They do a parade on the weekend. Santa comes, it's lit up in Christmas lights. I couldn't even tell you how many lights. It's also obviously our local amusement park here. So it's a really cool experience. Tickets for that, I believe, start at $34. If you get season passes, obviously there's discounted rates and everything for that. Parking, I do believe, is about $20. So that one can get up there a bit. And of course, I'm sure the kids are gonna want sodas and snacks and everything. So, but a lot of people really enjoy that one as well. So there's tons of options to get here, to get in the holiday season, the festival season here. All of our little downtowns, even some of the shopping centers will do like their own lighting service of the tree or lighting ceremony of the tree. One of my favorite holiday activities to do is drive around on Christmas Eve. We always wait. We make our cup of hot cocoa. And then we drive around, look at Christmas lights. If you want some really pretty lights, head over to the South Park area, Myers Park, Elizabeth. They always do a really good job, and someone will do like the streets that are kind of, you know, crossing over with lights and everything. If you're really into Christmas lights, Axios Charlotte will usually post a list of their favorite Christmas light displays on their websites or their Instagram pages. So definitely follow along there. So all these activities you have, they're all open. They all open within the last week of November, and most of them stay open for the first week of January. A couple, like the Whitewater Center, stays open for a little bit longer, so you can enjoy the colder weather outside. But make sure you bundle up. I hope this helps get you in the holiday season. Drop below what your favorite Christmas activity is, or a tradition, or if I left any of them out, I'd love to hear what you like to do to celebrate the holiday season here in Charlotte. Until next time.